G'day everyone. So my week 5 updates. Still going strong. Haven't had anything to drink, smokes, staying away from any sort of illicit substances and things like that. So everything's really good. With regards to my diet and all that sort of stuff, that's going really good too. I've had lots of fruit and veggies, minimal amounts of meat whilst I'm still doing protein and carbs, just staying away from really heavy stuff. So my body's thanking me a lot and trying to still work out. I've had a lot of questions from people over the last week, particularly last night. I was at a mate's birthday, and I have to tell you, it was fantastic catching up with a lot of old friends, and sometimes a bit jovial, and yeah, they gave me a bit of stick, but I said to one of them in particular, if I can't handle getting a bit of stick from a mate, then I can't handle quitting all the stuff I have for 12 months or for life. So it was a real good challenge and sobering to see what actually happens at a party when you're sober. So, but it was awesome, and thanks guys. I appreciate the guys who came up to me and shook my hand and said good on you and well done and keep on going. So, but the underlying question that seems to come out of everyone's mouth is, what's actually behind all this? What's my motivation? So my motivation is a number of things. One is to be the best version of myself that I can possibly be, and that's for everyone around me. That's my friends, my family, my loved ones, my beautiful wife and my kids. And that best version of me comes from doing healthy things. So, you know, cutting out all those bad toxins out of my diet and out of my life has made a dramatic effect in the way I approach each day. I get up in the mornings, I'm not dusty, I'm not feeling a little bit lethargic, I'm not, you have a bender on a weekend and it takes you 3 or 4 days to recover from that, and by the time that comes around, you're a bit tired, you're a bit lethargic, you're beaten mentally by fighting all the demons in your brain, and so it's all very, very much a vicious cycle. So you never really get past it. I've found that cutting those things out and improving my diet by eating basically living things, so eating fruit and veggies, anything that's dead or has to come processed or has to be given some sort of additive to stay fresh is no good for you. So nice, fresh, alive stuff, fruit and veggies all the way, little bits of meat and chicken and fish. Like, yeah, I've been eating some snapper and some salmon and things like that, but not a whole heap. I'm not bogging down my system trying to digest all this stuff so that I can work on me mentally. And it's had a dramatic effect. And Danella likes to call me the 2.0 version of me. And everyone that I bump into is going, wow, man, it's so good to see you. And I was absolutely chuffed to see Dan McFarlane take a big step in his mental health journey and profess himself to everyone. And look, that's a really big thing. It's a massive thing for someone to say, hey, look, I'm struggling, I need help, please help me. But in the same breath, he asked for help, but he also offered his help. Because no one can truly understand mental health unless, or those that have in turn had it or encountered it in some way. So, if you've got little things that are affecting you and you feel like you don't want to get out of bed in the morning, or you're getting overly agitated or overly anxious about something, and it may be little tiny things that you just fly off the handle. These are all substance things. They're all things that are affected in your brain and come from they're deep manifestations of something that's gone wrong with you or something that you're holding on to. So every time you have a big deep breath and you push an emotion down, right? And eventually you push so much down, it gets full. And all of a sudden, you've got no more room to push it down and you explode. And you have a rage attack, or you have an outburst where you go and you'll drink, or you'll go and you'll have a cigarette, or you'll go and you'll bloody have a 3-day bender with some mates. Like little stupid things, the tiniest of thing, when they add and add and add and add to each other, they manifest into a massive explosion. So how do we deal with them? All we've got to do is confront them, and we sit there and we work through them. Why have I felt bad? Why have I felt sad? What has that emotion done to me? And then work through a reason of why and how you can't actually do anything about that. You know, I can't control other people's thoughts. I can't control what is beyond my inner sanctum or my world right there in front of me. And once you connect with that, and once you're able to digest that you can't control the world, it's amazing. Everything clears up. You've got this amazing sense of wellness. You've got this amazing sense of mindfulness. You're right here in this mind, in this moment. So all that is all part of my diet journey and all this sort of stuff. So week 5 down, I'm going great guns. Thanks for everybody's support. Thanks for everyone reaching out and saying hi, and people who have come to me for help. I've pushed them onto directions for professionals and stuff like that, but I'm here to talk to, I'm here to listen, I'm here to give you my ideas, or I'm here to just listen to you and find out what's wrong, and be support, and just be there for you if you need someone. So maybe try and do that for someone else. Who knows? It's an amazing thing to help people. So thanks everyone. Keep the messages coming through, and I'll see you in a week's time. Hopefully I'm going to be down in Adelaide, so down there for a show. It's going to be great, and I'm looking forward to the challenge of yet another step in my journey. So see you later everyone. Bye.